call means it's time to drop everything that you're doing.
You know, the call's insane.
It's an adventure.
The call is quite possibly some of the most stressful hours of, of my life.
A frenzy of logistics punctuated by extreme physical output, euphoria, or terror.
Excruciatingly joyful.
It's time to be ready. It's time to put everything else in life aside and go do what we love to do.
Game time.
Every day I'm looking at a global map that shows all the storm activity that's happening around the world. I have a team in which I talk to and communicate with on each and every call.
Do you like the direction?
I do like the direction. It comes kind of close to the island.
We have a surfers rep, and right now it's Greg Long.
You try and imagine then, predicting, the weather, these storms, conditions with local winds, tides, swell directions. That's just a part of it. Then you've got a whole giant production that you're trying to, get into place to run these events.
We make a 5-day yellow call. That's pretty much that we got to break out the magnifying glasses and make sure that the swell's been consistent.
Once that 72-hour mark, that's when we go green light. We're still calling it 3 days out, which is always a risk. You never know until the morning you show up what's going to happen, especially when you start looking at winds.
To make a call, to chase one of these swells and do it, you actually give a green light to go on an event or one of these contests, and it's just chaos.
You decide to pull the trigger and you're going into the unknown. The unknown of, am I going to get a seat on the flight? The unknown of, are my boards going to get there? Are they going to be damaged? And is the swell going to turn up? And if it all goes true, am I going to catch a wave? Am I going to have the worst beatdown of my life? Am I going to die? It's the unknown.
The call basically means everything in your life drops.
Whether it's birthdays, Christmases, anniversaries, that's it. We booked the flight and we're off, and to me, that's nearly the most exciting part of the whole process.
It's that moment when all the training and all the lifetime's worth of obsessing comes down and you get to go do it.
Round number one, heat number one underway. These waves are gigantic.
The greatest feeling in the world, because then actually get to go surf big waves.
I've got to say, this is some of the largest, most incredible surf you could ever get.
To rise to the occasion is directly related to the call. Because when I get that call, it's time to prove myself to the world.
This wave is a bomb of a wave. Set up for a barrel.
Some of the most amazing conditions anybody has ever seen.